All right, so you're almost at the finish line. You have been assigned the personal representative as the personal representative, sometimes the executor if there's a will, or maybe the administrator if the decedent passed away without a will, but you have taken on this responsibility. You may be wondering, when is this responsibility over? And that's what we're going to discuss today. What's going on, everyone? Courtney, Rollins, life and transitions expert, podcast host, and founder and owner operator of Estate Pro Service, where we help families navigate the probate process smoothly and efficiently. Now, some ask, how do I get paid through my service? Because much of my services that I provide are really just free consultation. The way that I'm able to, or we're able to keep the doors open, is when there's real estate involved in probate, which often there is. We have the opportunity to, serve the client and be able to either buy the property ourselves, which goes into our portfolio. Perhaps we'll assign it to other investors in our network, or we're able to help them with our team of great agents enlisted for them and make sure they get the price they need. But it all really depends on what's the best situation for them. We try to approach it with the Triple H, not the game from wrestling, but the Triple H approach. We use our hearts to come in with empathy. We use our head to think and analyze what's the best situations to present options. And we make sure that we are working using our hands to make sure that we get the job done. So at any rate, let's back up and let's check out what's going on here. So when is the personal representative released from probate duties in Durham, North Carolina? All right, so the personal representative has a fiduciary responsibility. That means you're held liable if you are not conducting yourself in the proper manner, or you're derelict of your duties during the administration of the probate. And again, probate, folks, if this is your first time hearing, probate is the process that an estate goes through when a decedent or a person who's passed away has a will, maybe, or doesn't have a will, but their affairs have to be handled. There are legal instruments and remedies around certain where you don't have to actually go through the lengthy and expensive probate process, such as, before you pass away, putting your properties in a living trust. If you want any support or help, or want to learn more about that, reach out to us at Estate Pro Service and we can put you in the right place. In North Carolina, so once the final accounting has taken place, and you can go back and look at prior episodes to check out how the final accounting is done. But once that has been approved by the clerk of Superior Court, the clerk will submit an order that discharges the personal representative for any further liability towards the estate. Any further liability from that point on, you are no longer liable after that. However, please note that this doesn't release you or the personal representative for any liability or breach of duty that took place or transpired during the probate process. So you may be asking, when is a personal representative removed, or what are some of the consequences? So in the rare case that the personal representative doesn't make a proper account, or it's determined that the conduct is unfitting, the clerk of Superior Court can issue an order requiring the PR, the personal rep, to come in and demonstrate just cause for the failure to submit an inventory or an account, and explain any of the possible unfit conduct. Now, once the order has been issued, the PR, the personal representative, and this is specific to North Carolina, folks, so a lot of the principles carry across different jurisdictions in different states, but definitely recommend, if you're not in this state, you can reach out to us and we can connect you with a professional that's vetted, that understands the process, and can help you explain what it looks like in your state. But in North Carolina, once that order has been submitted, that PR has 20 days to submit any required paperwork or any filings. Now, if the PR still doesn't comply at this point, the clerk can actually have the sheriff come out there, put them in order, put them in contempt and commitment, and place them in the county jail until the personal representative complies. And folks, it is very challenging to get work done when you are in the county jail. So it's definitely important that you make sure you're taking care of your responsibilities and take this seriously. Now, the PR you will be held responsible personally for all the costs connected to all these procedures that have to take place as a result of not fulfilling your duties. And the clerk can decide to remove the personal representative and appoint someone else to finish the administration of the probate at any point. Now, if you're listening to this, you can go to estateproservice.com, the blog, and you will see I always keep citations of all the actual where this information is coming from, the actual legislation. This is all available online. I just like digging into this because I want to commit to, and I am committed to growing and learning as much as I can, because I'm able to share it with you all and help people avoid some costly mistakes. Now, be sure to understand the process. And if you want to talk to a probate specialist, such as the folks or me at Estate Pro Service, feel free to reach out, 919-341-1992. Again, if I'm not in your state, or perhaps we just, for whatever our reason, aren't the right fit, still would love to help you find someone. I am connected to a nationwide registry of real estate professionals, probate professionals. And yeah, we can help you. So yeah, check us out. Now, I must say that also, please note that I am not a attorney or a financial advisor, but this is information that I share so that you all can benefit from the experiences that I am gathering and collecting. So there it is. All right, folks, I would love for you to hit that like and subscribe. If you're listening somewhere out there on Apple or Spotify, leave a review as well. If you are an estate professional, like an attorney or a real estate professional, or someone, maybe a divorce professional, someone who's helped people go through those big life changes, and you would like to be a guest, perhaps you're growing your business, or you want to share some awesome coaching or program that you have, please reach out to me. I love interviewing folks. I've loved the past interviews. It helps me grow, helps me learn a lot, and helps me expand and share your awesome work that you're doing out there. All right, Courtney Rollins, Rising Tides, it lifts all sails. Cheers.